Hello, lovely souls, and welcome to Yasmin's Light Studio. Um, okay, what I was guided to do was an elemental energy tune in. As I am relocating in the next couple of days, I am flat chat, excuse me, flat chat, packing and getting myself organized, and then so I'm not going to have a chance to tune into the individual signs in the next few days. Probably won't be till mid-month. So I'm going to tune into the fire, air, water, and earth energies, and we'll have a little breakdown for all of the signs. But it will be a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. That is okay. Okay. Um, I trust if it does reach you, then it is meant for you and all is well. If you would like a private reading, you can check in the description box below on how to contact me for that and what I have available. So, Happy New Year! Woohoo! 2020! Bring on the clarity, the joy, and the transformation. A brand new decade. We are going to go into fire energy in this particular reading. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Alrighty. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Woo. We're asking for some guidance on the energies. Well, there we go. Fire. Although I didn't actually finish asking. Crown chakra. Crown chakra. All right, so fire signs. So you may have a lot of head activity going on at the moment, okay? Do you sometimes maybe feel tingling in the top of your head, or, you get an itchy head a lot, okay? If it does continue, the itchy head, maybe go get your head checked for lice. But if you get little tinglings on your head every now and then, and a little vibrational energy on your head, then that's your crown chakra. All right, there's an upgrade going on. I'm feeling like you'll get new ideas and inspirations that will pop in quite randomly, but then they will persist. All right, if they're just random things and they come and go and then you don't think of them again, then no need to pay attention. But if they pop in and then they pop in again later, and then you start to work through them a little bit, then they're inspirations for you, something for you to follow. I'm also being guided with headaches. If you've been getting headaches, it's probably a good idea for you to drink a lot more water. And of course, meditation is big at the moment for all elements, okay? But in particular, you guys, fire signs. I'm feeling really inspired. There's an inspirational energy going on at the moment. So it's a number 43, and 4 and 3 together is 7, which is spiritual transformation and spiritual growth. So it's perfect. Lotus flower energy, it's expansion. All right, and this year 2020 is very much about spiritual growth and a cosmic expansion. The collective is shifting. Alrighty, this is the self-love cards. Can we have some guidance for fire, the element of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, on self-love for the month of January, please? The month of January 2020, self-love. How can fire signs love themselves in the best way possible in 2020? How can fire signs love themselves in the best way possible in 2020? January in particular. Self-love for fire signs in January 2020. All right. You got 3. I'm just going to take the top one, guys. Set boundaries. Number 13, which is the goddess energy. All right, which is very important about setting boundaries and also going within. It's very divine feminine energy. 1 and 3 together is 4. which is getting organized and having a little bit of a structure, some time out. All right, you can honor and hold your own space. This applies to both physical and emotional spaces. Respect your own feelings and allow others theirs. So, fire signs, this is connected with the intuitive crown chakra energy, the inspiration, because look at the coloring too. See the coloring in there? Very similar coloring. So it's about you honoring yourself in your need to go within. Okay, you may be going through a little bit of a hermit stage or going into your chrysalis. This is part of the transformational energy that 2020 is here for. Okay, and look, the butterflies are really standing out to me at the moment. All of these butterflies, which they weren't before. So, time out, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Time out. Go within. Maybe separate yourself, or maybe just because Aries and Leo tend to be quite conversationalist and very driven and, you know, let's go, action, action, action. Sagittarius is action, but they're not as much of a conversationalist as these two. I feel like this is now about you just having some time to yourself and maybe doing a little bit of energy healing. Meditation, obviously, guided meditation, maybe doing a little bit of journal work as well, I'm getting, just to help you process some things that's going on for you. I feel like there's some past relationships that you've had that require forgiveness. Remember, the soul is what you're forgiving, not necessarily the behavior. All right, so on that note, let's move into the romance energy. So can we have some guidance for fire signs for romance for the month of January, please? Can we have some guidance for fire signs about romance for the month of January? Oh, engagement. Now remember, this is general, okay? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Ooh. All right. So yes, it could mean that you are going to be engaged, fire signs, whether you are the asker or you are the receiver. What I'm feeling though, this is about you actually engaging with each other on a much higher level and an understanding. So there's going to be more patience between you and your partner. Now, if you're not in a committed relationship or if you're single, this is about you being more committed to yourself and engaging with yourself more and romancing yourself. So really listening to what your needs are and your romantic needs. So if you feel the need to take yourself out and have a spa treatment, then do that. If you need to buy yourself some flowers to brighten up your energy, to bring in pleasure, then do that. But this is really more about, it feels like into me see. Okay, so a deeper level of commitment. That's what that feels like. Not necessarily an actual ring on the finger. All right, look at the colors there. Really beautiful colors. There's earthy colors, that's the earth star energy, and there's also crown chakras. So that's really balancing the two energies. It's, you know, aligning. The physical, the spiritual are aligning. Okay. These are the soul lesson cards. We're going to ask for a soul lesson for each sign, and then we're going to tune into the get a bit of clarity with the tarot. Okay, so we're asking for Aries, please. The soul lesson for Aries for the month of January 2020, please. What is the soul lesson or a soul lesson for Aries January 2020. Relationships. And we're going with the purple theme. So this is very much about your spiritual connections at the moment. Could be soul connections, could be really heartfelt, deep soul contracts that you're working through at the moment, Aries. Now remember, if you're an Aries, if you have Aries anywhere in your chart, not just your sun sign, this could connect and relate to you. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good, alrighty, which is part of your soul journey. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So everything is connected. People that you are connected to, you're connected to for a reason. Alrighty, be that good, bad, or indifferent. You're connected to for a reason. And there is an element of you understanding the soul connections that are going on at the moment. There's my dog Charlie, if you can see her there. All right. Good girl. All right, so we're asking for some clarity for Aries around relationships, please. Clarity for Aries around relationships, please. All right, now I'm just getting a storyline that says that whether you are in a committed relationship, whether you are in connection with someone, or whether you are single, this is really about you honoring yourself and your own spiritual journey at the moment, going within and having the time to heal and process a lot of your own things around relationships that you've learned, especially from ancestral lines, in order for you to connect with who you are currently with, who you are or are possibly going to connect with on a much deeper level. Okay? January, big month for transformation. I think Venus is doing a dance around the 13th. It's shifting signs. It may be going into Pisces, which is a heartfelt, it's a water sign. So yeah, be mindful around the 13th. The 12th of January is a conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn, or is it Pluto? Can't remember. And then on the 10th, we've got a new moon eclipse. So 10, 11, 12, 13, that period there, huge, big energy shifts. So this might have something to do with that for you, Aries, or fire signs. Okay, we have some clarity around relationships for Aries, please. All right, yes. So this is things coming to light. The universe is going to deliver new information to you. It's going to, it could be an idea, it could be an inspiration, or it could just be something that you've discovered that will reveal itself to you. But it's also cutting through a lot of the old stuff in order to bring in the new. There is timing involved though, so just be mindful of that. Could we have some more clarity for Aries? There we go. Oh, perfect, Aries. So where you may have been ruminating about the past and emotional stuff from the past, it's time to cut that loose. All right, absolutely. This is all the past stuff, the hurts, the emotional stuff. It could be relationships or patterning. The Ace of Swords of coming in to cut it out in order for you to focus on what you already have and what you can build in your life. Okay? That is perfect, Aries. Perfect. A new cycle. There's new cycles coming in around your relationship with yourself, and therefore the relationships that you have with others, to a much higher level, soulful level, deeper level. Okay, Leo. Wow, Aries, that feels really beautiful. A little bit heavy, but really beautiful. Leo. Leo, can we have a soul lesson for Leo for the month of January, please? A soul lesson for Leo for the month of January, please. soul lesson for Leo for the month of January, please. Soul lesson for Leo for the month of January 2020. All right, Leo, you've got it all under control. Oh, here we go. Regret. That's why it took so long to come out, because you don't want to face it. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. All right. So remember, we've got a bit of a theme here, okay? Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Now, with Aries here, cutting out the past, okay? This is you accepting it. This is you accepting that what happened was necessary for the growth of your soul, Leo. It was necessary. It was part of your soul's journey. So whether you choose to embrace, accept and acknowledge what happened, which is actually in your highest good and well-being of interest to do that, or whether you choose not to, you can't change it. It happened. It already happened. So Leo, it really is time to acknowledge it and let it go. Okay? No more regrets. Whatever happened is part of your journey, and it was necessary in order to help strengthen your soul's lessons. Okay? These are the lesson cards. And so you can move forward and release a lot of the heaviness. Can we have some clarity for Leo on the soul lesson of regret? Perfect. The Fool. Can we have some clarity for Leo on the lesson of regret, please? Soul lesson of regret. Can we have some clarity for Leo on the soul lesson of regret? We're going to take this one because it's upside down. Excellent. All right. So, Leo, it's about new beginnings, starting fresh, letting go, a leap of faith, taking what you learnt with you, but not as heavy baggage, as wisdom. It's light, okay? Not as heavy baggage, and bringing joy with you as you move forward. Now, this, the Page of Cups. And look, the sun is shining on you, so it is time to move forward fearlessly, Leo. The Page of Cups is an offer, okay? Somebody is coming forward to offer you either a cup of love, okay, which could come in the way of someone expressing their love to you, but it could also come as an opportunity, alrighty? An opportunity. It could on any level. We're general here, remember. So letting go of the past opens you up to new opportunities that are going to come in. Jump into it. Take a leap of faith. All right. That's beautiful, Leo. That's really fire energy. You've made the decision. Time to move on. Let's go. I love it. Well done, Leo. All right. Especially around relationships. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but especially around relationships. All right, Saggy. How are we going? Sagittarius. All righty. Sagittarius. Excuse me. I have like 2 or 3 planets in Sagittarius in my first house. So I connect with quite a few Saggies. Alrighty, Sagittarius. Can we have a soul lesson for Sagittarius for the month of January, please? Can we have a soul lesson for Sagittarius for the month of January, please? Or is there a soul lesson for Sagittarius? More to the point. For the month of January, please. Oh, abundance. Beautiful. That's gorgeous, Saggy. Now, because Jupiter is Sagittarian planet, it is doing some beautiful things at the moment. And yes, there is a big shift in an abundance energy, not just for Sagittarian, but for a lot of people, it's moved into Capricorn. So, abundance. I am limitless. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So your belief system is activated in the month of January, Sagittarius. If you wish to create an abundant lifestyle for yourself, then believe wholeheartedly that it is so. So this is very much about a belief system. I do feel like there is going to be an element of a plan and a necessary drive and motivation to stick to that plan, but believing that as a result your abundance is already here for a start, but it will only increase. Okay, can we have some clarity on the soul lesson of abundance for Sagittarius, please? Oh, there's that mental conflict. That's your doubt getting in the way. Okay, try not to acknowledge the doubt, but then rewire the doubt. Listen to quite a bit of, I suggest, Abraham Hicks. That will help you to understand the processes. I'm not going to go into it. This is a general reading. Can we have some more clarity for abundance for Sagittarius for the month of January, please? Can we have some more clarity for abundance? There we go. All right, divine timing. And this is about you balancing. Temperance card. So this is about patience, and it's also about you balancing yourself a little bit. So if you're tipped towards more, it's not going to happen, or I've got to force things to happen and I've got to push through, you're going to block it because you need or your lack energy is blocking that process. So in order to bring in the abundance, it's balancing yourself out a little bit, acknowledging that you've got that doubt, rewiring the doubt, okay, and believing in and expanding your belief system. So start to be grateful for what you have around you and start to acknowledge that the abundance that you have. Do you have an abundance of friendships? Do you have an abundance of keys on your key rings? Do you have abundance of coins lying around the house? Just start to acknowledge your abundance energy and then be grateful for it, which will bring in much more of a balance. But everything is in divine timing. It will occur for you. It may be time for you to rewire, go into your cocoon and rewire some old patternings around it. And maybe talk to somebody to help you get clear on what that is. But it is very much a spiritual growth thing for you at the moment, Saggy. All right, so fire signs. I'm going to leave that there for the month of January 2020. Happy, bright, joyful, fulfilling new year, new decade. May January bring you the clarity you desire with meditation or going within, helping you to process and lifting up your own vibration and therefore deepening the soul connections that you have with others. Okay? Be you, be true to you, fire signs, and stay tuned for an in-depth report later in the month. Toodaloo!